Wow. So yeah, last night crazy. Um I had my buddy Daryl actually help me out get some kinks out of the mother of my child, and it was like reverse effectivity, and the kinks have come around, and now they're like around me. So I was like throwing up force fields and all that stuff last night. Good training. So actually, thank you, Daryl. But if you do check this video out, maybe you could I don't know, tell me they just leave me alone because they actually were screwing with her to screw with me, and they're not gone. But anyway, then so I was like doing all this like crazy. The planets have really been communicating with me a lot lately, which I highly recommend. Get in communication with the planets, because the planets um, kind of will help you transport into the different dimensional states of yourself. It's really it's pretty similar to in like you can go inside, and you can be like, all right, you know what? I'm throwing this right out. Like this is gonna be like the book of secrets, but it's not secret anymore. It doesn't have to be secret anymore. So I'm just gonna go ahead and read for you. Get my glasses on here. Oh, actually, I don't wear glasses. That was a joke. So I'm just gonna go ahead and read for you. Um, Here we go. Let me get this up. You guys don't mind waiting a minute. My version. Let me get it. My neighbor is an essential oil like freak, but in a good way, and she made me this crazy mixture of all sorts of like super concentrated essential oils. And she told me to like mix it with 2 liters of some sort of base oil, and or if I applied it to my skin, it would probably eat through and burn through my skin. But I've been like applying it under my eyes and like on the like just around the base of my spine. It hasn't ate through my skin yet. I think it's kind of a wrinkle defying for all you women light workers out there. Kidding. You know, you love your wrinkles, you love your wrinkles. We love aging or not. The Syrians actually like these tall blue, you kind of Avatar looking, from the Avatar movie, the film that was released, looking blue, but without like this, but not in like this type of nature setting, much more metallic setting, and with like almost no muscles, no fat whatsoever. Gravity, stronger gravity. So they're like these tall, bony, blue people. Why am I talking about them? Maybe because they are helping with this whole book of secrets released for the public. Forgiveness, no, you don't even know about that one. I'm just going through my notebook. Alright, so I'm just gonna read it straight straight for you. Let me get another sniff of this. Yeah. So I had to build a force field around my like around this entire like pretty like big in this house that I'm living in now. But it was pretty cool, and I danced with the planets. Shiva dance. Once you're dancing with the planets, you can say, yeah, I'm doing a Shiva dance. If you're just dancing and like, moving my hands in mudras, yada yada yum, you're not quite doing a Shiva dance until you're dancing with the planets. So let's get to this. As we approach the beginning of I should be probably looking at you guys. I'm not going to look at you guys, so just accept it. As we approach the beginning of a new way of life, a new earth, we must maintain a focus on what is truth and where our or your personal role lies in the collective unfolding of the most divine time of all human history. What I'm about to share with you is beyond breathtaking. It is beyond Jesus, Krishna, Buddha, Gandhi, and any other unimaginably brilliant person you could possibly imagine. Yes, I did say unimaginably brilliant person that you could possibly imagine. So what am I going to share with you? You are, if I can put it in human terms, a conduit for the movement of matter, the expulsion of waste from an entity built out of the consciousness of 157 trillion stars. Where'd I get that number? Don't ask me. That's the number I got, 157 trillion stars. And our job, break down the waste. You read it. Alright, I'm gonna just keep going. Imagine every religion on the planet, every guru, saint, and messenger has been either misunderstood or simply dead wrong because the timing was not right. The galactic alignments were not in balance, and the planet was ridden with uncertainty. So what does it really mean? You, me, you. Unlike you have been taught, are the cleaning force of the universe. You have the ultimate power to turn chaotic elements gravitating around you into a harmonious form and frequency by one simple practice. You are the force that will bring balance to the universe. Inside of you lies the energy source of 157 trillion universes. There could be 157 trillion stars in our galaxy, and then there's trillions of galaxies in our universe. I first told you you were doing this for the stars. Now I'm telling you, universes, what? Okay, let's keep going. You are the supreme and ultimate power. You are. I am. You are. Until now, it has been impossible for humans to understand their true purpose. Because the structure outside of them was chaotic, we have mistakenly believed that we ourselves are chaotic, when, in nature, we mistakenly believe that we ourselves are chaotic in nature, when the truth is we are the answer. We are the answer to the chaos. Now, there have been characters in history who have got pieces of the puzzle, found the faultiness and the illusion in weathering and dwelling on the suffering and the miserable chaotic nature that surrounded them. They searched for answers and found half-truths. half-truths that connected with cosmic bodies of light and consciousnesses that brought some order to the chaos. Some, such as Jesus, what's up, even managed to understand that this chaos could not only be brought closer in order through discipline and practice in harnessing the power of the belief and will of the collective human unit, having disciples, having those disciples have disciples, and channeling that energy into one unit. That's how Jesus kind of could change water into fish and feed people. And then they were like, wow, he's doing this, wow. And then more energy channeled into him. Okay, well, I got off my actual, so harnessing belief with and power of the belief and will of the collective human unit. Will, very important. Will being said. Will I say it? It's important. But even Jesus did not get it. He could not get it yet. Because I do. I can't understand why, except it wasn't time. Our power, our immensity, our mission, purpose is so great. Mass, even though we walk around in packs like sheep and identified by numbers like a program being processed by an external computer. But we are the computer. We are the processor that takes the data and shifts it into reality. And reality, my brothers, is much grander, much more blissful than we are allowing ourselves the liberty to accept it. Don't be afraid of your own power. And when we come together, don't be afraid of your own power. Embrace it, because it is not one of us that will transform the universe. It is when we come together and unite, breathing. It is when we come together and unite, breathing all the chaos of the world into us. Okay, so here's chaotic world. There's oxygen, argon, there's this person's energy, there's that person's energy, there's all this stuff going on. Okay, so you breathe that in through your crown chakra. I mean, it's actually kind of it's like the real power is not in the breath. So you breathe in the chaos in your crown chakra, and then you kind of, so you breathe in, you might hold it here, push it down to your root, bring it up to your heart, push it down to your stomach, bring it up to your heart, push it out this your right arm, bring it in the heart, push it out the right arm, left arm, heart, stomach, root, throat, and you breathe it out your root chakra. You just went in every direction, touched all the chakras. You brought this chaotic energy and you harmonized it inside, internally. Then you breathe it out, and now that energy is outside of you, and you're holding your breath again. But as you are holding your breath, you are feeling your internal power whole chaos.